is Agustina Emar Paung. I am postgraduate of Agriculture Faculty in Universitas Sumatera Utara, Medan. Today I would like to present my paper, The Effect of Liquid Organic Fertilizer and Phosphate Solubilizing Bacteria Bacillus sp on Potato Growth in andisol soil. Andisol is from volcanic ash dominated by amorphous mineral. Andisol having high phosphate retention above 85%, so that P in the soil unavailable to the plants, which cause the growth and production will be low. Phosphate is important to the plant growth and yield. The phosphate function is important in photosynthesis and root development, and deficiency of the phosphate causes slow, weak, and stunted plant growth. The availability of the P in the andisol can be done by applying phosphate solubilizing microbe and organic fertilizer. Some of phosphate solubilizing microbe is Pseudomonas, Bacillus, and Rhizobium. Phosphate solubilizing microbes can reduce the P retention, production the organic acid and enzyme acid phosphatase, the availability to the plant. Liquid organic fertilizer can also increase the growth and production of vegetables. Research attempt to determine the effect of using liquid organic fertilizer and phosphate solubilizing bacteria Bacillus sp on the potato growth in andisol soil. Method and procedure. The research was conducted at Prastaga Experimental Farm Karo District with andisol soil type, altitude of 1,340 meters above sea level with the soil characteristic pH 5.2, P total 279.45 mg per 100 gram, V available 10.7 ppm. The research used randomized block design factorial with 3 replications. Factor 1, liquid organic fertilizer concentration with the treatments 0 for 40 ml per liter water, 80 ml per liter water, 120 ml per liter water. Factor 2, phosphate solubilizing bacteria Bacillus sp type with the treatment without bacteria Bacillus cereus, Bacillus pseudomycoides, and Bacillus amelicofasciens. Liquid organic fertilizer are made from the rabbit urine, coconut water, brain, pineapple, fish distillation, brown sugar, and fish fertilizer, pure milk, and chicken manure. The process of the making fertilizer we can see in the slide. All ingredients are cooked to boil and then fermented for 1 month. Inoculation of PSB with population times into 90 fuel per milliliter spread around potato roots 2 weeks after potato planted in the field. The application of liquid organic fertilizer with other concentration according to the treatment tested was carried out at planting 2, 4, and 6 weeks after planting, as much as 200 ml per planting hole. The parameter is increasing of the plant and plant height and diameter, chillers number, plant wet weight, and plant dry weight, measured at the end of the vegetative period. To determine the significant difference among the treatment, data was analyzed using ANOVA and means we are compared with Duncan test. Result and discussion. Plant height and diameter increasing. From the table 1, we can see that at the age of 4 until 8 weeks after planting, the increase in height and diameter of the plants in the treatment with liquid organic fertilizer was significantly higher than the treatment with liquid organic fertilizer. This shows that the concentration of liquid organic fertilizer given is very high, thus inhibiting the vegetative growth of potato plants. Given the phosphate solubilizing bacteria Bacillus sp type resulted an increase in plant height and diameter that was not significantly different from without phosphate-solubilising bacteria, but there was a tendency that 4 until 8 weeks of age after plants with PSB Bacillus sp was increased the height and diameter potato plants 1 until 3.6 and 1.44 until 6.35% on control. Tillers number. From table 2, we can see that the highest tillers number was obtained in the treatment of liquid organic fertilizer with a concentration 40 ml per liter water and Bacillus amylifacans 3.53. This indicated that treatment liquid organic fertilizer 40 ml per liter water and Bacillus amylifacans can increase the growth of potato tillers 41.36%, which will have the potential for tubule formation for the yield. Plain wet and dry wet. From the table 3, we can see that the treatment of liquid organic fertilizer concentration and phosphate-solubilising bacteria of Bacillus sp not significant effect to the wet and potato plants. Mainly of the dry wet and potato plants, the treatment of phosphate-solubilising bacteria Bacillus sp gives a significant effect, but not in the liquid organic treatments. Giving the phosphate-solubilising bacteria Bacillus amylifacans able to increase the dry weight shoots of potato plant by 27.28% from the control. Bacillus amylifacans was not significantly different from Bacillus pseudomycoides, but significantly different from Bacillus cereus. Conclusion: application of liquid organic fertilizer with 40 until 120 ml per liter water could not increase the potato growth compared control. Application phosphate-solubilising bacteria can increase the height and diameter potato plant, wet and dry weight of sweet potato plants compared control. The application 40 ml per liter water liquid organic fertilizer and Bacillus amylifacans can increase the tillers number potato 41.36% from the control. I think that's all.